Okay, so I'm going to create a little tutorial on how to log into flat.io after you have created your account, and I can get you started on your first assignment that way. This is for both world drumming and the band classes. So sometimes I'll say specifically to world drumming, sometimes I'll talk about specifically to band. So when you click the link that I'm going to put up on how to log back in, you're going to log in. Now I'm doing my son's, which is a Gmail account, but yours will be the first name dot last name at spartans.ymcaschools.org that you created. Your password's your lunch code. So you're going to put that in, and when you do that, it'll take you to your class. I have put my son in my sixth grade band class so that I can just use this to make tutorials. But you can see here it shows the band, and it shows that he has an assignment that will be due for next Thursday. If the sixth grade band kids, they have an assignment on Thursday, or Wednesday, I mean. However, my world drumming students have an assignment for tomorrow on the 7th. And so yours will say world drumming for 7. Today's assignment, world drumming, is just to log in and create an account. And same thing with the sixth grade band. But after you click this, it'll pull up your class, and it shows that it's Benton J. Harris logged in. It'll be you. And then it has the assignment. So you click the assignment. Also, I want to point out here, there's some things here. You've got a stream where I can leave some notes if I need to. It has a star which shows your assignments, and if you're just wanting to on your own, you can go to your music stores or your music scores. So if you create some that aren't part of the assignments, they'll be right there as well. And then down here are the students in the class. So I'm going to click the assignment, and it shows the assignment. It says explore the features of flat.io by creating a composition, selecting your instrument, and creating at least 4 measures of music. So I'm going to walk you through that. So you're going to click start the assignment. And now it pulls up a new private score, which it should, and it has the date and assignment. I would like you to change that to be just your first and last name, not whatever your email will probably be your first dot last name for that. So just take out, like for him, I took out the J, but you just take out the dot or whatever it is. Just have it be your first and last name, and then hit continue. Now this is where you get to pick your instruments. My custom instruments, which you have to create those, but you can go to brass, you're a brass player, electronics instruments, free reed, I'm not sure what that is, keyboards, pitch percussion, and percussion. Now, world drumming students, you're going to be focusing on the pitch percussion and the percussion. But I'm going to scroll down to show the rest. Pluck strings, that's like a guitar. Strings like the violins, vocals, woodwinds. So my flutes, clarinets, and saxophone players will need to go down there. But if you go up here, I'm going to treat this as world drumming. I'm going to go to percussion. You gotta scroll down a little bit because it gives you your list of instruments here. Drum set, marching snare, marching toms, or tenors. I would like you to focus on the world drumming instruments. Bongos, congos, claves, agago bells, and things like that. And there's a whole bunch of them. If you scroll down, it could go on for a long time. But focus on the world drumming one. And if you're not sure which to pick, I would just go ahead and pick congas, because I know, and you probably know, that those are world drumming instruments. You're going to hit create, and it's going to pull up your thing. Now, I'm doing this on a computer, and it's a heck of a lot easier on a computer than it is on an iPad. For example, on an iPad, you have to use the keyboard to pick notes, like a B or an A. So this really should be done on a keyboard. But let me show you what it does here. If you scroll over the rest value, right now it's selected on quarter note. You can change these to whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note, 32nd notes, and 64th notes. I would be focusing on, if I were you world drum students, on quarter notes and eighth notes, and then maybe 16th notes if you want to get creative. But as you can see, when you click one, it fills in that gap with the rest. Then you're going to put the note in. So you have two choices, because congas are two drums, a low drum and a high drum. So you're going to click one. I'm going to click a low drum first, and you'll notice it goes right to the next one. So I'm going to do high drum now. And I think I'm going to do another high drum. Don't worry about how it has the X. That just has to do with how you hit the drum. And then another low drum. And you notice it gives you a whole nother measure. You are being instructed to do 4 measures. So now I'm going to switch to up, down, high, low, and 8th notes. Now I'm going to switch to some 16th notes. And I think I'm going to do high, low, low, high, then low, high. And again, I'm just creating this as I go. And you guys will be too, unless you have something specific in your mind. And again, notice it added another measure. Now you're going to do 4 of these. I just did 2. But I want to show you how to hit play if you want to hear it. First of all, notice the teardrops there. If I hit play there, it's going to play from there. So I've got to come back over here and move the teardrop there so it plays from the beginning. Then I go up and hit play. And it counts you in, and then it plays what you have. Okay, you're going to hit stop. Then you notice to your left it says turn in. That's where you're going to turn your assignment in. So I'm going to just quickly go over here and put in 2 more measures so that I can, oops, I got to put my teardrop back over there. That's going to happen to you a lot. You just have to deal with it. But I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 more measures of music as quickly as I can, just so that I can turn in a completed assignment. And so you can see, so I created 2 more measures. That gives my total of 4. And yes, it added a 5th. Don't worry about that. And now you're going to go up here and hit turn in. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it in. Congratulations, you are awesome. So that's all I'm asking you to do for your second day on Flat.io, the day after you just figure out how to log in. Hopefully this is fun and meaningful, and the more you do it, the more creative we'll get.